What is up? We are back playing Three Kingdoms: The Last Warlord, which is a turn-based strategy game set in the Three Kingdoms era in ancient China, or I guess medieval China. I'm not sure exactly where it would be characterized. Around 180 AD to 280 AD. Last episode, starting to lose my voice a little bit. Last episode, we kind of talked about how we've become the strongest person in all of China, which I think is still true. And we took over Jiaoji and Hepu. I think both. I can't remember. It was quite a little time ago. We also started to elicit some surrenders. And in this episode, we are looking to consolidate, although I'm not sure exactly what consolidation means. If we take a look over here, I think there's only like one guy in this city. Yeah, there's one officer here. There's two, looks like by the looks of it, two here. Most of them are here. So what we could do is kind of ask this guy to surrender, attack these two cities on the same turn, and then ask this guy to surrender and consolidate just by taking all of the riverlands that's south of this river. I believe this is the Yangtze River. In modern day, I don't know what it would be called now or in these games generally. And then also take this and like redistribute guys to the ports, all this sort of stuff. And so this is what we're looking to do today. I think we have everything all set. We're not getting attacked anywhere. And so we are going to pass the turn. Or actually, we're going to look at our nose board. Ah, okay. So we have a whole bunch of repair type stuff. We are going to start with the stuff that is 1 month away, and then work our way to the urgent stuff, and then do that. And kind of where we're going with this is we're not going to look to expand like as fast as possible, like min-maxing the expand speed. We don't need to really do that. The game, to some extent, is like kind of one, but I think if you're playing these games in order to try and like play this hyper challenging, like, oh, I've won, I've done it, like type of thing, this is probably not the game. Certainly not the difficulty that we're playing on right now, although we could play another round with a higher difficulty. We'll leave 2 of those. And then, just going to have a quick look at what we have going on here. Zhang Ren is kind of our weak link here. We are hoping that we can get Gan Ning, who is holed up in Baju Fortress. I'm not sure exactly how acquiring those officers works, but okay. I think we have someone going to ask for surrender from this guy. Maybe not. Oh, that's probably what Zhang Song's doing. He's going, hey, have you had enough? You haven't had enough. You've just barely not had enough. But that's okay. Alright. Ah, did we missed out on employing a whole bunch of guys. I think that's okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do these high priority ones. We're gonna try and use Zhang Ren and Zhu. That way Zhang Ren and Zhu will remain here to defend, and then we're gonna employ as many of these guys as we can. Probably just gonna sort. Mengyu, I believe, is related to Meng Kuo, so he might just employ him down there anyways. We are going to need a lot more guys in order to, like, properly consolidate. I guess we'll leave most of the shies for later. I want to make sure that they have a lot of troops. They do. Ugh, Liu do. So we'll probably move Liu do and some of his guys over here, and move these guys over here. It's part of consolidating. Just not yet. And then we want to have a couple decent officers in here. I think we might even have already done that. Yeah, we do, well, kind of decent-ish. Maybe one more guy. Let's check if we can award people. I think we have to keep them above 80 to make sure that they don't come disloyal. He's not very good. Wow, 10 virtue. Yeah, when you get a guy to surrender, you also get all their items. Let's see. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the guys we've gotten here. I'm going to go to officer, going to sort individual, let's see, items. And we want to just kind of take a look and see if any of them... The AI is really bad at awarding people items that they should have. Like, for example, is this guy have really high contact? No, he doesn't. So having him have the contact book doesn't make too much sense. Just switch it out for this. Having this guy have a +7 farming book doesn't make a whole lot of sense, especially because he doesn't even care about the book. So we can just switch him to an academic, like +3 or +4 is fine. Again, this item's really good, but... And this guy does not care about books at all. So this is, if you get, like, employ a bunch of guys or you get a force to defect, this is something to do. He's got a decent build score, so... I think we have a replacement for an item for our guy who's currently our intelligence guy. Although maybe we don't want this guy to be our intelligence. So one of the things is you want to keep them on scout, but this gives strategy and scout. But do we want to switch to Peng Tong? I guess we're going to check what Peng Tong's academic is. And it's higher than Liu Ye's. But we would have to call Pengtong back. But I think we are going to do that. I don't want to go towards winemaking. Ugh. Oh, we don't have any guys left here, that's why. It's not looking so good. I think we want them from Zhangke is the name of the city. Yeah, it is. I think we might be moving everyone over. Guess we'll leave Fengzi and Yanwen. Not very good. We'll move Lei Tong down here. Cause I think he's decent on the infantry. Got Shaxi, which is really the most important one to get. So we're gonna move Liu Du. He's alright. So don't want to send out any more guys to employ. Glad we checked this. He's probably going to have some serious goodies. This item's new. I haven't seen this before. I think there's going to be a lot of new items as well. Calm and Charm. Guess he can keep that for now. We definitely want to take this off his hands. Guess if he doesn't care that much, we'll take this off his hands too. And then we generally want to take away paper from people. But now we're going to have to give him a bunch of other stuff to try and get him loyal. kind of likes jewelry, which is nice. They're probably gonna employ some people here, but try and keep an eye on that. I'm gonna quickly comb through kind of the lower levels, seeing who the governors are in these cities. Like, for example, gonna make him the governor. And just picking up all these officers. Once we have the officers, we'll be able to move some to take over stuff. We want to pick up this city. Does Zhao Z not just have straight up nobody? Alright, we employed some guys. Check, see if this guy has stuff he shouldn't have, like this. And we are actually looking for bows, because we are out of bad bows to give people if they have good bows. Not exactly what we wanted. Now we're gonna take a look at Pang Tong and see if we can get his wisdom score up a little bit higher. Academics, what we want. So I'm sure we'll be able to find a single hand with combat and I guess we don't. Now, horse with calm is going to be good here. Yeah, just kind of waiting for these guys to employ, come back, and then we're gonna move some guys to these cities / areas. Yun. Okay, we're actually gonna also shift this over and have them go to the main supply line here and here. And you can make also 10,000 infantry. And the reason we're making guys here, even though they're behind our lines, is because we can have 120,000, I guess. It's more than they need, but is because when Nanjang Fortress becomes reoccupied, they're going to be the ones that take it out. We'll actually make this 12,000 each. Which is also why we wanted to have like a medium amount of like kind of okay, decent guys here. So we have Lei Tong, who's actually quite good, or he's relatively good, and then we should be able to have 2 archer units and 2 melee units out of this that are somewhat reasonable. Maybe we'll move another guy there that's a little bit better. Alright. Quinby. I'm gonna check the award again. Alright. And here we are gonna check items. Specifically, books are kind of the item where they will have, like, just randomly have really good items, so we are checking people's books. If they have a writing book or something like that, we will switch it out for an academic book, because we want to use the writing books. We're just gonna shift this out. It's not really important that we get this speech book, but it just gives us options later. It does make him disloyal, but... okay. I think we want... so, I think we want to see if we want Shaixi to be our boy here in any of these. See, the thing is, he has really good academic. So he's actually quite a strong personnel guy, but we already have a good one. We might want to use him at some point to try and get Brotherhood of Academic guys. So if you go Fate and make 3 Sworn Brothers, if one of them's academic as their highest stat, it'll boost the other one's academic. But for now... to be nice and themey... oh, we sent him out already. Okay. We'll worry about that later then, I guess. Oh, 75 bow is not that bad. Do you just have like a ridiculous bow item that's like strong? Yeah, you kind of do. Oh, well, that doesn't help that. We're gonna move some guys to Heipu because they will be useful for filling the ports in the city down there. Ooh, very nice. You know, maybe we should have boosted his academic more. He's almost better than Zhang Zhao. Can we look here? Dong Yan is 86, but he has no items. Zhang Zhao has items. Yeah, we could have made this guy a lot better. Ah, shit. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna give him a flood book. He's gonna make a really good governor somewhere. Just gotta figure out where we want him. Make Liu do the guy. Liang is a little bit better, but Liu Du's like a little bit more themey, which is kind of a silly reason, but it is a reason. We'll actually just probably replace it. They're like 63 is not high enough though. Change the policy here. And then transport to the front line. Just a lot of like maintenance stuff. Kind of nice that we're not getting attacked. And we'll have them transport to that city as well. Oop, we want to save more than 100. You want to keep some gold in your cities so that your officers can get awarded. Always forget to do this. Should probably move Dong Yan somewhere else to be the governor. Might make him the governor here. Actually, we will do that, so we have to move him to Heipu. So we can move... we can also, new guys came in, so we can check and see if we have anyone who's 5 years old, which is when what age they come in at. Oh, this is nice. She already has blue in academic. She is ordinary. She's also got a high comm, though, so we would have to get her academic above her comm for her to be able to marry for academic, but I think we want to do that. Oh, this is taking way more than I would hope. Okay, well, we're just going to do that and hope we can complete that with an item when that time comes. Yikes, that might have been a bit of a punt. We'll see. Zhuge Liang's daughter's doing pretty good. She's looking solid. Check a ward. Can't ward anyone. Perfect. Just kind of trying to be quick here. None of these guys are extremely good. Or if they are, we just don't remember. Let's see, well, we have to defend. So we have to keep in mind that sometimes we have to defend attacks from the greens right here. So just checking greens. Alright. Maybe I can do one of these. I guess not. Probably prioritize that next turn. Pretty happy we're not getting attacked anywhere. This place should have a ton of units, yeah. Pretty crap officer. Zhuge is decent from what I remember. Yeah. I forget we made her high on commerce. Probably gonna move all the shies back down here. They're really not the best at like anything, so. Slowly picking them up. Yeah. The medical tomes, when you have infinite life or life extension, you can just give them away pretty liberally just for the sole purpose of my brain needs to work for the sole purpose of increasing loyalty. Just moving them all down there as part of consolidating. We are doing Zhang Ren over Zhu Chu because we want Zhang Ren's combat to go up more than Zhu Chu. Let's see, if Han Sui, he has 3 cities up here. If he only had 1 city, okay. wells. Ooh, what's going on here? Dumb attack by Liu Bei. It'll be interesting to see. So generally the AI gets kind of deadlocked. Eventually Lu Bu falls here, I think. And that'll be interesting, and ideally maybe we can pick up Lu Bu or Zhang Liao. Chen Bing has some items, so you probably don't need this. Or do you care? Giving him a reward so he doesn't leave the force. Woohoo! Again, we can give him the medical. I don't think he's, somehow just secretly really good. His farming's okay. We could give him a +6 farming book if we have one. Wouldn't be terrible. So he is okay with the jewelry, so we're gonna look for a piece to give him. Here. Make this easier on ourselves. Now Zhang Ren's doing something else, so we can... Oh, we have gotten max patrol here. High academic. It's nice. Yeah. We'll keep him. He'll eventually be coming back to the city. We'll just keep him here for employing guys. We'll just do this. He'll be coming to Zhuge, I guess. This is not a city most of the time. Now, if we want, we can make this guy retreat by sending someone to attack his city here. Oh, I think we're supposed to do standby. Hate that you have to select a target. If you're trying to make a unit, the reason why you can't is you have to make a target first. We can actually defend this with whatever we got there, just... What's his face alone will be good enough, Zhuge. take out this city. And keep this on 5,000. So probably just deploy without. So normally we would wait to deploy because we want Liu Bao to see that we have a ton of units, but we don't really care because we're starting to have a lot of guys in here anyways. So this way it'll be easier, once we know which guys are gone, to know what we can do with the remaining guys. We are kind of just going to be using that city as a hub, so we're sending a lot of our medium not so good guys down there. To eventually be distributed amongst those ports down there. What's your personnel? Are you? Yeah, okay. Oh, you can. You are dismissed. And generally speaking, the women are good at employing, and so just the heuristic of keeping them around can be, like, not insane. We're gonna see if, speaking of, we're gonna see if we got any good marriages. So I think she raises debate and math. I will marry her to the new guy that we just recently got. I don't know if younger people make kids faster. I don't think that's the case, but he will give her flood, which she wants anyways. Because she has a decently high flood score. And I'm kind of, it's not like I'm going to marry 3 women to Dongyan, so I don't have to worry about that too much. So this will be pretty good. I don't think Shagzi is here yet, so I won't make a new governor. We will have to send some guys over here. Probably okay to sim this battle. If you are going to sim a battle and you're like overwhelmingly strong, this formation gives you more guys captured. Okay, he's going to make short work of him. He only killed 500 guys, and we get a prisoner. And we don't have to do like a 10-minute battle. We are going to send out a diplomat there and ask him to kindly surrender. He should get there after his guys get back, so I think he'll be able to demand a surrender. If you're currently marching a force towards them, you can't demand them to surrender, or if they're marching a force towards you. Okay, should be able to do it now. What do we have that we can pull over here? Guess this will be the patrol officer for there. Not too much, kind of slim pickings here. Take Liu Yi. Oh, don't want this at all. Just gonna have him return this way. We have the port. Probably can tell them up here to get more guys. Just a little bit more of everything. You have to keep in mind you can only send out 6 units, and right now we are pretty well set up to set out 5, where 1, 1, 2, 1. So actually, I think what we should do is keep this at 10,000 and make this 25,000 or something. So that way we'll be sending out 3 light bowmen and then 1 of each of these. Or that's what we're getting ready for. Especially because this here will need to eventually split. Will you surrender now? You will. And he will really surrender. We were 5 points short before. Okay. So we're going to take a look at his items here, or his officers, and what items they have, and take away the, those that don't deserve. Okay, that's fine. There's not too many, so we're just going to look through all of them. Xiao Shang is pretty good, so we're actually just going to swap this out for an academic book. That way he kind of grows a little bit more. This is quite a strong long blade. Well, this guy has a reasonably strong duel, so it's maybe not insane. What's this? I've not seen that before. A lot of new items with the new patch. Dual skill +7 is decent, but there's not too many guys single blade who are good duelists, so I don't think we need to worry about this. We will swap something out for this. This guy's probably not got the farming chops, so we will swap him out for an academic. But Bao Long, he's got reasonably strong duel and military, so... Ooh, that's actually pretty good archery score. He doesn't even have a bow. Good at hunting. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And we'll just immediately appoint a better guy there. Oh, he does have the highest governance out of anyone there. Yikes. Probably gonna... We have enough women that we're probably gonna start moving some of them away that aren't as good. Now Jin Xuan has surrendered, which means I think we're gonna want to call it an episode here. So far what we did is the big things are we managed to get Jin Xuan to surrender. He would not surrender a couple times before. We beat one of his forces, and then now he's willing to surrender. We consolidated and moved a lot of officers around. This is mostly what we did this episode, and just trying to set up all these cities. Looking forward to next episode. Next episode, we're going to take out this purple guy, I think. Or we could not. We could just sit on this. But I think I like taking him out. He's not very strong. We could kind of leave Cao Cao alone for fun, I guess, or some of these other guys. But this guy's a nobody. Oh, and he's got Our Lady. We actually want to take him out before he marries off this individual, if she's not already married. This is probably the strongest female officer in the game. She's got a really high duel score, really, really high. Yeah, she's got some items too, but I think she would actually... No, her academic's low. I was going to say she would make a good new addition for our dual instructor, but what we can do is whoever eventually becomes our dual instructor, we can marry her, and she's one of the few female officers that has high combat, so that way you can boost the combat of the guy you are marrying to. Also, I think she has high enough of the other stuff. Generally speaking, if you look at the dual stats, These other ones are harder to get than the combat. Combat's pretty easy to get. It's hard to boost your archery or your capture, and so what we would probably do is... Okay, so like what we could do is we could take away this long spike and give her a better bow, and then her archery is her highest stat, and then we can boost the archery of like one of our guys. It's like these little things, if you're trying to min-max, that are interesting. But once we take... Yeah, we're in a good spot to take him out, and then we will have... We'll station a lot of guys here and here, and then from there we can attack this jointly with them. And this is going to be like one thing we work on. And then we also want to set ourselves up to be able to attack this at some point, so we might start moving good guys back here. But we'll see. That's not something that's going to be happening next episode. Next episode we will be taking out this purple guy. We're going to attack this city and this city on the same turn. We have so many troops here, we can just like auto-resolve the battle. And then we will ask him to surrender from here after that. This is kind of what we're thinking. We also have troops here. And Gong and Port, we may be able to... We may want to move a couple good seamen here. And then we have the other attack into this. I'm thinking what we want to do, really, is... after we do that, if we're going to do anything, taking out Liu Bao. But we can leave our nemesis alone for now. So that's what's going on. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all those fun YouTube algorithm stuff. And have a good one as we save up. And yeah, have a good one.